It's time to join the countdown to Breast Cancer Deadline 2020. You can be part of ending this disease. You might choose to wear pink, as long as you show your true colors. You will commit to walking for miles and miles around Capitol Hill. And you will begin to give up hope for an end to breast cancer and instead count on action as you count down the days to January 1, 2020. Since 1991, National Breast Cancer Coalition has been shaping all areas of breast cancer research, education, and advocacy.
We have spent the past 20 years developing our reputation, growing our credibility and respect on Capitol Hill and within the scientific community. And we are willing and ready to put all of that on the line because we believe in this deadline.
Throughout the coalition's history, NBCC has been unafraid to challenge the status quo, with daring, successful campaigns to push scientists and lawmakers to think differently and act boldly. NBCC has also ensured that the voice of women and men most affected by this disease is heard.
What NBCC has done for me is that it gave me, and when I say me, I want to say Black women, a place at the table. That's the best way to put it. They put us at the decision table. No other organization did that.
One of NBCC's earliest and most powerful accomplishments has been the Department of Defense Breast Cancer Research Program, a program that has resulted in more than $2.5 billion new dollars in funding for breast cancer research.
The Department of Defense program for breast cancer really stemmed from the advocacy community and their work. They have brought something to the table. They are not simply advocates, they're partners in this process, and they've made themselves partners in this process in very real ways.
It's focused on information. It's focused on science-based, evidence-based medicine. And that's hard to argue with. And so the NBCC is hard to argue with.
The Center for NBCC Advocacy Training teaches advocates the science of breast cancer. From introductory half-day seminars to week-long advanced workshops, each educational program prepares women and men to influence all decisions that impact breast cancer.
NBCC gave me the opportunity to get trained. I do not have a science background, so for me to go through Project LEAD was very difficult. Some people aren't going to admit that, but I admit it freely. It was very hard. But I came out of there knowing so much more.
Over the years, NBCC has remained dedicated to ending breast cancer through the power of grassroots action and advocacy.
Make a difference. You know, you can't just wear pink and raise awareness. You have to actually get into action and do it.
It's a network of advocates, network of women of color. It's community, it's a sense of family, it's a sense of belonging, it's a sense that there's movement, there's hope, and that there's actually action.
You make a difference. Nothing is more eloquent to a member of Congress than the voice of his or her own constituent.
Women are not afraid. They're not afraid to push people who are in charge to do better. And this is one place where Fran Visco is just so incredible.
Fran has the greatest characteristic any advocate can have. She is almost impossible to say no to. I wanted to get signs made up when I was in the White House that whenever we saw her coming, we just hold up yes.
You can sit back and wait for the next new thing in breast cancer, or you can be part of making it happen. That's not easy, but that's the National Breast Cancer Coalition. You can challenge business as usual and change it. Anything less is not enough for the National Breast Cancer Coalition. Here's what's enough: an end to breast cancer.
We can be the generation that stops breast cancer, and we must be the generation that stops breast cancer.
I hope and I hope, but hope is not enough.
As soon as you start looking at goals, then people start to perform.
It isn't impossible. Don't believe it for one moment. It's real. It will happen. You heard someone say, this is our next bold move. This is our last bold move.
Are you with us?
Are you with us?
Are you with us?